We on? There we go. Here's the lineup for your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite.
William Hanner from Pinehurst, Pennsylvania.
Number 5, David Milo. I'm from Pittsburgh, PA.
6, Brody Carter, Hudson, Ohio.
Number 10, Luca Filiaggi from Franklin Park, PA.
Jack Real, Neville, Pennsylvania.
13, Bear Ritson, Monroeville, Pennsylvania.
Number 16, Dalton Joyce, Marysville, Pennsylvania.
18, Calder Shoe, Peters Township, Pennsylvania.
Number 24, Brady Paris, Bethel Park, Pennsylvania.
29, I'm Preston Clutter, and I'm from Hampton Township, PA.
34, Rylan Off-Dried, Mars, Pennsylvania.
Number 43, Ham Evans, Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania.
77, Jake Starr. I'm from Zillionople, PA.
Number 90, Tina Valala from Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania.
Are you ready? Like a bunch of dorks. Like a bunch. All right, folks. Welcome to the booth. Oh, we're not live yet? Oh, yeah, we are. We're good. Welcome to the booth. Yes, I said it. The booth. High above Iceland. In Westchester, Pennsylvania. This is the happiest J&M Productions has been on the road yet. We have a press box. And we are the press. We're in the middle of warm-ups, about a minute left in those. Of your final matchup here of the Valley Forge Showcase. Stream going in and out here a little bit, folks. We're going to do the best we can. Again, we got hardwired connections and everything, and sometimes all you can do is hear me. Some people like it. I know one young lady at home, my wife, would love not to hear me for a day. But here we are, about 30 seconds until the end of warm-ups. So as I said, Game 4 of the Valley Forge Showcase. The Penguins are 1-2 in the showcase, dropping both yesterday. Getting off the proverbial schneid this morning with a 7-5 win against cross-state rival Valley Forge. That game was the most back-and-forth 10-year-old hockey game I've ever seen. Different teams leading it 1-2, 3-2, 4-3, 5-4. It was just back and forth the whole time. The Pens besting Valley Forge by a pair. And now they'll take on, for the first time, another highly talented team. This team, the Mid Fairfield Jr Rangers. Mid Fairfield comes into the weekend ranked number 7 in the country. The Pens were number 3. That'll probably change. They're working to get to 2-2 on the weekend. Very highly touted weekend here. 4 top 10 teams in attendance. Depends. We'll start Filiaggi, Harrison Ritson, Merlot, and Opera at the deep end. In goal, number 1, his second goal of the weekend, William Hanner. And we're underway. Filiaggi wins the draw straight back. It'll be Opera collecting it in his own end. Turning with it, snapping it up for Ritson. Off a stick. And Mid Fairfield will go to work off the skate of Opera back in front. Pens early trouble here. Mid Fairfield turns in the corner, pressured from Filiaggi. Pens are on the back end of 4 games, one at 6:30 this morning. Mid Fairfield, due to games yesterday at home. I'm sorry, they didn't end up playing their games yesterday at home, but they were only here for today, this day of the weekend. I believe they played earlier in the day. Pens were in offsides there. Filiaggi handles it at the blue line, waiting for Ritson to jump onside. And Fairfield will look to come the other way. Chipped up by Filiaggi. He sends it deep, and the Pens will get a line change. Working it up the left wing is Mid Fairfield. They dump it in behind. Collected by Starr. He plays it around for Carter. Picked off by Mid Fairfield, but a stick lift from Evans, and he's up the ice. Skating with speed. Up the left wing. He blows by one. He's got Harris, or Real backdoor. Tries to send it to him. It's off Mid Fairfield and into the goalie for his first challenge. And back checking is the speedy Real. Laying it in behind for Hanner. Hanner sets it up for Julius. Pressured by Mid Fairfield. Skips it on behind for Evans. He tries to come off the wall. Cut off by a Ranger. And out comes Jake Starr. He's pestered there. The Texie's hooked. No call. Tipped back in by Mid Fairfield. Darzy turns with it. Snaps it to Paris. Challenged by a Ranger. Turnover, but taken by Filiaggi and out of the zone. Comes to Paris. Paris is in onside. To the left wing. Firing into the glove and cradling it. Number 40 for the Rangers. Your Penguins are in their black jerseys with gold Penguin emblem on the chest. Gold striping. Black pants with gold stripes. Black socks. Yes, you guessed it. Gold stripes and those iconic gold. Pens the lead helmet. The Rangers, similar to that of their namesake, in white jerseys with a blue and red logo and red and blue stripes. Red pants with blue and white striping. White socks with blue and red stripes and blue helmets. Shot from outside by Paris, fells the defender. Worked to the side by Shub. Shub plays it in front. Off a stick to Merlot, deflected in front, save. Filiaggi turning. Then it goes over to Shub and he finds the back of the net. Filiaggi battling in front. The shot came from the point. It came low to high, out to Merlot. He fired a nice low shot. It was deflected by Filiaggi. Filiaggi then battled 2-3 times for a rebound. It finally popped off to the left side of the crease, where Carter Shub picks up the puck and buries it in the back of the cage. Ritson and Evans. Evans wins it towards Ritson. It's off his stick. Into the zone for Ofterheide. Fired back by the Pens. It'll be followed on by Starr. Starr with possession in a corner. He gets help from Evans, who flips it up to Ritson. Just past his reach. Sending it back in his the Rangers. Used to calling the Valley Forge games here. Off-Stride tries to reverse right to a Ranger. Now it's out in front, and it'll be Brody Carter getting to it. He gets it off of a shin pad, and he's passed. And he's in. He's in behind the Rangers. Pulled around, and we're going to have a call. A hook. It'll potentially be a penalty shot. Just a hook. He's clear on the play, but we will have a hook, but not a penalty shot. I mean, that's clear path to the net. Not sure the decision-making process there. Anyway, Pens will go to the power play. Your Porsche of Pittsburgh power play. Successful a couple times in the last game. It'll be Filiaggi, Paris, and Real. Real turning with it. One way, then the other. Spins in, gets it to Filiaggi. Got the assist on the first goal. He works it back to Off-Stride. The crafty Pens defenseman. It's off a skating back to center for Starr. Starr with a couple goals this weekend. Works it to Paris. His shot from outside. Checked and held. Pens still in the power play. A minute 42 left on that. 11:25 left in the game. Pens lead 1-0 on a goal by the Shuby. Back to the point for Villela. He flips it back in front. Turning back out by the Rangers. D to Julius. Julius up the right side, gains entry. Stopping, pulling up, spinning towards the middle, trying to get it to Real. Gathered in by the Rangers and sent the length of the ice. Icing the call. Pens will get a line change here on the power play. First line about 40 seconds there, power play time. And we'll see Carter. And the other Carter Shube. And Evans. Julius and Villela, still your D pair. Shube, who has the first goal. Evans loses that draw. Played in behind by the Rangers. Played up to Shube. Shube to Evans. Evans looks for Brody Carter. Doesn't get through. Skating to it. Carter, it's in his feet. And back comes Shube. A dump in by Mid Fairfield. Stopped by Hanner. He pops it off to a corner. Brody Carter there to collect. He skates up ice. He's got room. He's got Evans and Shube with him. They're in on sides. He's looking for the stick of Evans. Gets his backhand behind the net. He dangles. He looks up and finds Merlot. Spinning backdoor to shoot to Brody Carter. Unable to connect, and it's popped free. In comes Mid Fairfield one-on-one with Off-Stride. A shot up high into the chest of Hanner. And we'll play it. Merlot with the puck. Tries to pull it around one. Stopped. Corner battle ensues with Off-Stride. Dumped in behind. 20 seconds left on the power play. Pens are probably looking for a change here. Evans plays it up. It's Shube. Shube in 1-on-2. Evans set in to join him. Evans comes through to the puck. Turning. Sets up backdoor looking for Real. Real was streaking in. And he turns with it. Real still with possession. Now it's Off-Stride. No! A terrible offside call there. That puck on the line. Referee couldn't see it, I don't believe, and he'll call the offsides. Will be with the Filiaggi, Ritz, and Real trio. Starzy and Julius, the D pair. Penguin power play over. We're 5-on-5 here. Into the zone come the Rangers up the left wing. The stick of Julius there comes through to Starr. He plays it back wide for Ritson. Ritson wins that battle and hits Real up ice. He's got a little bit of room and rolls just off his stick. He keeps pestering. The Rangers turn it back. Battle at the Penguin blue line. Played deep into the Pens end. It'll be Starr. He plays it up for Ritson. Ritson around the wall. Collecting and chipping it up to Real, who spins it set at the blue line. He's in, he's down, he kicks at it. It's kept out by the pad. Comes back to Starr, and he turns it over, and comes Mid Fairfield on a breakaway. Hanner in the Ranger. And it's Hanner's blocker in the way, turning again off a skate of Julius. Great save by the Penguin netminder there. Pops free. It'll be Ritson. Ritson through the middle looking for Real. He's stretching the ice here. One-on-one. He tries to go between the legs. Can't get through. Nice defense there. Flying through the zone, number 25 for Mid Fairfield. Plays it back to the point to Paris. They work it deep. And player coming off the wall. Looks back door. He had him. Comes through. It'll be Evans to the puck. Evans head up and snaps it off to Paris. Paris is in up the left side. He turns. He looks. Comes around behind the net. Looks to throw it to the net. Loses control. Comes back to Merlot. Merlot turning and battling. Mid Fairfield able to get it to center. Pens will regroup with Villela to Paris. Paris to Shub off his stick. And Mid Fairfield sends it all the way back down. They're going to say no icing. Villela whips it around the boards to Paris. It's off his stick. Mid Fairfield looks to take advantage, but the stick of Merlot's there. He gets it to Evans. Evans is up the left side. 1-on-4. Goes inside out. Gets it to the corner. Chips it in behind. Works behind the net. Has possession. Centers. No one home. Brody Carter in working it deeper. Ritson will pressure there. Ritson after the puck. He battles. Played further by Mid Fairfield. They look to break, but there's the oncoming Filiaggi on a change. Fresh legs and speed. He possesses in behind. Works it to the point to Julius. Julius looking, firing. Tipped wide. Bo Ritson there sends a rebound just wide. Filiaggi in front, or in the corner. Battling. Mid Fairfield comes away with it. Snaps the first breakout pass. Ofteride steps up, keeps it in. Ofteride through a player. Follows on to Ritson. He plays it deeper for Carter. Stopping, starting, turning, trying to center. Filiaggi follows on in support. And Fairfield gets it and able to get it out of a hot kitchen. They come up 2-on-2. Ofteride stick in the way. And Filiaggi on the back check. Heels off, though. And Fairfield's still in danger there. Julius tied up. Comes to Ofteride. He tries to skate it out. Played back in front. Tied up Filiaggi. It'll come to Brody Carter. Shipped back to the point for Mid Fairfield. The Rangers throw it in wide. Comes back around. It's low to high again. Ritson pressures there. Sent back in behind by the Rangers. Rangers with some pressure here. 6 minutes to play in the period. D to D go the Rangers. Played in behind. Off the wall. Skating to it is Ofteride. He snaps it off for Carter. It's just past his reach, and the Pens will try to change. Dangerous change here. And in comes the Rangers up high on Hanner. And they bunt it in. It bounced off Hanner up high, and it came high off the Ranger player and into the back of the net. So it came high off Hanner, a bouncing puck. Literally bunted, I believe, into the back of the cage. It's tied at 1. We'll have Real to center. Paris and Shub. Off the stick of Merlot. Played into the Pens end. Around by Star to Paris. Paris gets it into the Ranger end, but turned right back. Star chips at it. And the Pens turn it back the other way. Turned back by the Rangers. It'll be Merlot pressuring in the corner. Following on is Shub. Pens with 2 in support, Real and Shub, but the Rangers come away. Walking right out in front, looking back door, puck is loose. And it's played up, and Shub will pick that off and come to center with Paris. Paris 1-on-1. He plays it between the legs. Interference, no call. Pens play it up to the point. Merlot plays it in behind. Shub there. Shub turning, looking for Real. Real works it back to Star. Star tries again to get it deep to Real. He peels off that wall. Turning with it. Possessing, looking. Through 2. He's got it loose. He fires one, a blocker save. Wonderful stop there. Up to the point for Starr. Starr fires one. Bouncing puck in on goal. Covered and held. Oh, no whistle. Played around. And up comes the Rangers. Evans on the back check, breaking it up, but pops free to Merlot. Merlot barreling up ice. Bam, bam, Merlot works it to Ritson. Ritson dangles, throws it off the side of the cage. Gets it to Evans on the half wall. He plays it back for Ritson. Ritson back to Evans. Evans back to Villela. Villela towards the net, pops back to Evans. He works it deeper for Ritson. Ritson plays catch with Evans, but it goes past him to the Ranger. Up they come with speed and a dump in at the red line, sending it into the corner. 3:24 to play. 1-1 tie. It's Villela to Ritson. Ritson up ice. Tried to go through a couple Rangers, doesn't get it through. Will be worked back to Julius. Turning with it, the Rangers played it up to the blue line, and it's turning there is Villela. Nice spin move, the cinnamon swirl. Worked up by Julius, but picked off, and in come the Rangers. Up the left side, they carry wide. Pulling up on the wall, playing it back to the point. It gets there, D to D for the Rangers. Chased down as they go around the horn. Worked low to high to low. Now they'll try to go back high again. Bouncing puck at the point, controlled very well. Sent back in. Played deeper by Mid Fairfield. It'll be Carter to it. Gets it up to the point, not out. Now more danger for the Rangers. A shot up high on Hanner. Pulled around, and it'll be Evans. Evans chips it out to center. And he'll go chase it. He's on the puck. Him and Ritson played in by Mid Fairfield. Villela turn, D to D, and out comes Julius. Julius for Ritson. Ritson swipes at it and gets it in. The Pens will get a change. Much better change this time for Pittsburgh. Carried through center by Mid Fairfield. Up the left wing. Played well by Ofterhide and now Filiaggi. Played up to the point. Mid Fairfield, low to high game. Steps around Real, inside, firing off the block, off the pad. Turning it back inside. Hanner's there. Stopped by the Pens 2-3 times, and it goes wide. A defender in behind. Hanner keeping that puck out. Filiaggi will battle with Ofterhide. It'll be Ofterhide. Looking to chip it up for Real. Unable to get it past the Ranger. It does come through to Ofterhide. He's off the boards for Real, 2-on-1. He's got Parrish with him on a 2-on-1. The pass is there. He gets it through into the skates and unable to get the shot off is Parrish. Nice play there by Realty. Now it's the Rangers' turn, 2-on-1. A stick of Ofterhide in the way. Starr turns. Starr plays it up wide for Parrish. He'll pressure, turn the Rangers back. They'll come to the left, but the stick of Real there. Heels up high. Looks to shoot. Comes to Filiaggi. Uses his body to protect, but unable to bring the puck with him. Nice 10-2 slide by Filiaggi, and back come the Rangers for the Penguins' blue line. Villela battles there. Skating onto it is Shuby. He kicks it up the half wall and chips it to center. A streaking 43 Evans, 1-on-2. He plays it through one. There's an interference call. Chips it between and knocked to his can. Will take the power play. They've done it a couple times. That's the first one they've called. Perhaps because the diminutive Evans dumper found the ice there on that one. 1-1 tie, Pens to the power play. Evans. Julius. It's like looks like Merlot at forward. Ofterhide. Up for Julius. He's off a defender. Into the corner. Merlot goes to work down low. Stopping him behind the net. Looking. Trying to come out the other side for Shub. Shub centers to Evans. He can't get a shot off. And up comes Mid Fairfield, 1-on-2. It'll be the stick of Julius in the way. Back checking Merlot comes through. He plays it around the Pens with Merlot on at forward with Shub and Evans on the power play. Evans lays one on the backhands Mid Fairfield, and that'll And the threat with the horn. At the end of one, it's Mid Fairfield 1, Pens 1. Mid Fairfield scoring their goal on a odd play up high off Hanner, bouncing in, and the Pens got an early one from off the stick of Carter Schub. Good spirited game so far in this one. Two very skilled teams here. The Hockey Dads switching sides below us as they move from end to end. The Pens will start the period with 1:26 on the power play. And it'll be, I don't know who it'll be. Filiaggi, Paris, Ritson, Star and Villela, your power play 5. It's Filiaggi. Winning the draw, Paris skates onto it. He's up the right side. He stops. He looks. He's got Filiaggi back door, unable to connect. Ritson and Filiaggi will work on the half wall. Whooping in, it's Paris. Gets it to Ritson. He reaches but can't connect. And back comes Mid Fairfield with speed. A stick of Star in the way. Turning is Ritson. Ritson will come in. He carries to the right. Looks for Filiaggi. He was covered by 2. That doesn't connect. And Mid Fairfield will throw it up ice off the official, so no ice. D to D, Star to off the ride. He'll skate it in. He's onside, curling to the middle. He looks to pass. It's behind Paris. Working the puck. Trying to go low to high, but picked off by Mid Fairfield. And off the ride cuts it off again. Using his body to shield the puck. Kicks it forward, looking for Ritson, but it comes to Filiaggi. He sneaks by on his backhand, and a great save. Filiaggi's in the net. We'll get a whistle. They're going to send it the whole way out. Filiaggi tied up a bit too long with the netminder in behind. We'll have 18 to play on the power play. 13:51 in period number 2. Pens will get a line change. Real and Carter. Ofterhide and Julius, your D pair at center. Evans. Ofterhide to Julius. Julius looks for Real. Now it's Julius back. Looking for Ofterhide. He loses control, and Mid Fairfield takes possession. The Rangers into the Pens end. Turning there, Evans back. He chips it forward, finding Julius. He finds trouble, and Mid Fairfield chips it in behind again. Out come the Pens. It's Real up the right wing. Got Carter with him. Evans in the high slot. Real in behind, working, centering. Carter is in behind the net. Right around to the side, cleared up. And to center by the Rangers. The Pens swooping back is Real. Real getting into a couple defenders. Didn't have many options, so it'll be Evans. Evans runs into Ofterhide for a second. That pass picked off. Penguins bumping into each other a bit here. Rangers go in. They'll be Real in behind. Mid Fairfield comes out of the corner with it, throws it to the high slot. It's off a stick, and there's Real. Real's in one-on-one. He fires low. Pens complete a change. On comes Filiaggi. Schub and Merlot. Schub with it. He works back to Star. Great shot, great play there. Getting it back to the defenseman with speed, carrying it in. He twists off the wall. Broken up by Mid Fairfield, and there's the stick of Merlot. Disrupting as a forward now. Filiaggi holds it in. Spins with it, and it's in his skates. It pops free to a Ranger. And they'll go into the bench, and it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Penguins. 11:43 to play, period number 2. 1-1 tie. A bit of a back-and-forth battle here so far. I know our stream's choppy. We'll work on it. We'll upload the video later. Hopefully it's recording. We plan. Evans on the draw. He loses that, but it'll come to Shub. Shub flips it behind the net. Now turning with it. Shub to the point man, Villela. He goes D to Star. Star fires one in front, and it gets through! Screened in front by Shub. And the shot from Star at the point finds the 5-hole, I believe. And it's a 2-1 Pens lead. I don't believe it was deflected in front. D feed from Villela. Not sure who worked it back to the point. I don't remember. I think it was Merlot in behind. Pens will change their forward, keeping the shift short here. 2-1 Pens. It'll be Filiaggi, Paris. Ritson. Played up and into the zone by the Rangers. Pressuring there. Star follows on to get the puck, though. He plays it up the half wall for Ritson. It's just past his reach. Tries to escape to it. Turning at the blue line. A stick of Villela in the way. Nicely. Paris will turn. 4 Rangers back, though. He gains the zone. Driving up the middle. Ritson into it. Comes back to Villela. It's off a skate. He sends it in behind. Behind the net, a breakout off the boards. Caught nicely. Played just past the Ranger forward to stick of Villela. And Ritson will turn with it. He finds Filiaggi curling at center. Just off his stick. And the pressure of Paris will get it control and send it in deep for the Pens. And again, keeping those shifts short, they come with a line change. It'll be Evans, Reel, and Carter. Played off the wall. Starzy falls, gets, I believe, taken down on the play. Evans from behind the net. Chips it up, but dangerously in front. I think it's nicked off of his stick. And Carter's got it. He flips it forward. He's got Reel in stride for a breakaway. He's in all alone. He fires crossbar. And they're going to say he played it with a high stick afterwards. What a feed from Carter, skating into the puck and hitting Reel in stride. Reel taps it with a high stick. It'll come the whole way back into the Pens' end. Oh, Evans wins the draw to Carter, but it's taken off his stick. Sent wide, or off the blocker of Tanner. Evans play it to the wall, and Reel will turn. Reel's got Ofterhide, Carter, and Evans. He hits Brody Carter. He's in, tries to drag it back in front. Broken up there. Now the stick of Evans in the way. He looks to cut into the middle. He goes down, but it's Reel. Reel turning at center. Pops it in behind. And on net, played to a corner by Mid Fairfield. The Rangers will break out. Pens changing again. Again, trying to keep the shift short. They're about 40 seconds, 50 seconds into this one. Merlot was able to change Carter, or Reel was able to change. Evans and Carter had not, but the Rangers are in offsides. So it'll be Merlot, Shub, and Filiaggi. It'll be Filiaggi winning it, Merlot battling. Filiaggi comes away with it, and he's into the right side of the Ranger end. Stopping there, peeling back, working it deep. Pressure brought on by the Rangers. But Merlot's support plays it back to Star. Star kicks it forward, but it's just to a Ranger, and then they flip it up, and it's to Villela. The Rangers carry it into on sides. Merlot forces him wide, played high to the point. Out the challenge, deflected in front wide. Star and Villela battle behind. Filiaggi joins and comes away with it. Penguin center iceman works it up the right side and throws it up for Shub. It's just behind him. It'll track it down in the offensive zone. They turn. Filiaggi, what a read. Cuts it off of the blue line, gets it into Shub. Shub working in deep. A little grind line for the Pens here. Works it to Star. He fires one. Shub looks to turn with it. He passes it to Ritson. The Pens are halfway through a change. As Shub and Evans are out. Oh, stop. Ticked up a bit by Star, and in come the Rangers. They're backdoor, back checking Ritson, though. Gets to the puck. Great back check by Bo Ritson. And he's up ice with Evans and Paris. Stopping, pulling up, looking for the trailing defender. He hits Julius. Julius tries to go back to him. It's popped out the center, though. Off the ride turns there. He'll take the puck and skate in behind Evans. Through his legs. Dropping now to Evans. He fires. It's up off of defender and trickles just wide. Evans cycles back to it, plays it deep for Ritson. Ritson back to Evans. He peels off the wall, tries to send it to the defenseman, but it's picked off. And the Rangers come 3-on-2. Back checking Parrish, trying to even it up. He'll get back, and his stick, the one that makes a difference. Villela gets there. He sends it to Parrish. Parrish up for Evans. He's got some speed through center. Crossing over, getting it towards Ritson. Pens will get a change. Curling out the Rangers up into the zone. Flying number 8, but he's 77, I think, in offsides for Mid Fairfield. 7:14 to play, period number 2. Pens lead 2-1. Carter, Real, and Filiaggi with Julius and Star. Star in behind. Comes out and trip, but he gets it to Real. Real pounded from behind. Puck is underneath him. He gets up. Filiaggi battles. Pops free to Julius. Julius up to the left side. He stops and spins. Spins into trouble, though. Filiaggi there. Julius comes back away with it. He's pressured. It's off his stick. Now it's Real. Real and Filiaggi. Filiaggi wide. Dragging, looking, trying to turn it back in front, but it goes behind. Tries to work it to Brody Carter. Carter turns it deeper, but it's back up and out by Mid Fairfield, but off a stick and into the Penguins bench for a second time. We will have what looks like an offensive zone draw for Pittsburgh. It'll be Merlot, Shub, and Evans. With Villela and off their eyes. Evans loses the draw, tries to spin into it. And Fairfield doing a good job on the faceoffs here. Off the right at the point. He shoots low off a skate. Shub works it back high. Played back to Shub from Villela. Shuby looks to center. There's a Ranger defender in the way. Stopped by Villela, though, sent in. Shuby will get there. Diving. Tries to send it in on net. Evans in behind. Now Shub. Shub and Evans battle. Shuby comes away with it. Comes back to the middle. Comes to the stick of Carter. He fires. It's blocked. Off their hide. He shoots just wide. Now Merlot will get there. Skip past Villela. Could be a 2-on-1. Off their hide gets there and sends it back, though. Mid Fairfield regroups at center. Couple Pens wave at it. Sent in on net and handled by Hanner. We're going to change a reset. 5:33 to play, period number 1. From Westchester's Ice Line Arena, just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Filiaggi wins the draw. It's the Star. Star for Julius. Julius back to Filiaggi. Plays it up for the stick of Paris, and it's out of the Pens' end. They play it in onside. And the Pens' D will go back to work. Star behind his net. He reverses. Filiaggi and Julius in after it. In the feed of Julius, and out comes Mid Fairfield. They twist in behind the cage. Whipping it around to the point. Point man will get there. Challenge coming from Ritson. Played in behind past Star. For Filiaggi, who tips it off the wall, but it's picked off by the Ranger. He'll come to Paris, and he's up ice. He looks for Ritson. Gets it by the defender, and Bo Ritson skating into it. Getting there and turning it off the wall into some pressure, and back come the Rangers. 2-on-2. A back-checking Paris makes it 2-on-3. Forcing that play to get broken up a couple times. Ritson skates in. Now Filiaggi. He battles. Paris tips it for Ritson. He gets it out to center before being knocked down. And Paris will be in after it. Stop and start. Hit back door in the left side. 2-on-2 come the Rangers. Using the defender as a screen, but Hanner saves it and tosses it into a corner. Wonderful play there by Hanner. Evans in the corner. He's fresh on. He's tripped up. It comes back to Mid Fairfield. They come out from behind. Trying to tuck it in on Hanner. Evans follows through, gets it to Paris. Paris at the end of a longer shift. He snaps it up for Real, who has a step. Gonna get by the second one. Fought off, fended off. Evans follows on, though. Evans will get it. He loses control. He tips it back to the point man Ofteride, though. Ofteride towards the net. And a save and held by the Mid Fairfield netminder. Played low to high by the Pens there. Evans to take the face-off. 3:34 to play. 2-1 Pens lead. Evans wins it to Villela. Villela looks to go D to D, just past Ofteride, but he'll collect it and send it in behind for Evans. He kicks it behind, spins out of it. A centering pass right to Real. He backhands it, blocked in front. Real spins off, finds Ofteride. Ofteride taking a step in. He cranks one, held. Another offensive zone draw for the Pens. Pens applying some pressure here. It's been a bit of a back and forth game. Two pretty good teams here. Pens are probably the better of the chances. Definitely an advantage, I think, in shots. Filiaggi taking the face-off, won by the Rangers. Played around, cut off by Starr, but he gets by him. Back checking is Paris, keeping it in. They'll try again. And Paris says no. Now it's Starr's turn. Turning with it, Filiaggi. Work deeper for Paris. He's around one. Looks for Shub. He's got him. And the blocker save. What a stop. Talented young netminder here. Merlot at the point. Loses control, but they're at the blue line. Paris will follow on. They'll skate right up the middle of the ice. No one there. He snaps off a pass to Shub. Shub in wide, backing off the defender. He tips it forward, but unable to get it to Filiaggi. Real's reach will follow in. Tipped off his stick. Filiaggi follows. Filiaggi turning, playing it back to the point to Starr. Starr's got traffic in front, throws one, blocked by the Rangers. Played with a high stick. It'll be a deep or an offensive zone draw for the Pens. We'll see Real, Ritson, Evans, Villela, and Ofteride. Pens are back to 5D, I believe, now. Merlot popped back to the D side. Evans tied up on the draw. It comes to Real, though. Real back to Villela. He goes D to D to Ofteride. Ofteride cranks a snapshot in behind Real. Real flips it around. Ritson flips it around. It's out to center come Mid Fairfield. Defending there, Evans. He gets a stick. Nice stick by Evans. But Mid Fairfield follows on, getting the puck. They're looking, sending it back to the point. Bouncing puck gets there. Walking in the defenseman. And Hanner's big and tall and gobbles that puck up. Nice save there. It'll be a defensive zone draw this time for the Pens. Won by Evans for Julius. Julius spins off the corner, but it's popped back in front. Hanner, nice save there. to keep it out, and out comes Star. He tries to center for Ritson. Off a Ranger. Now Julius will battle. Wingman goes down hard. He's all right, it seems. We get a cross check from behind by a Ranger on Reel, and he pops free. We'll have a whistle here and a cross check. Body check on him. Sending Jack Reel into the boards. .108 to play in the second period. Pens lead 2-1. And they'll go to the Porsche of Pittsburgh power play. I think Merlot back at forward now for the power play. It's Filiaggi winning it to Julius, but the pressure from the Rangers. Julius battling there. Filiaggi following on. He protects the puck along the wall. Tips it up for Merlot. Merlot hits Brody Carter through center. He's got some speed. He challenges the defender. Unable to get by, but the puck pops free to Filiaggi. He turns. Had the backhander. Couldn't get it off. Played to the point to Star. He chops it back in behind. Filiaggi pressures. Followed on by Carter. Brody Carter will take the body check. Brody Carter with the body check will even it up for a side. Four-on-four hockey to come. There'll be some space. I've been trying to win the draw. It's tied up. Nobody. It will be Mid Fairfield coming out with it with speed. They chip it in behind. Off the ride there to get it. Reverses for Evans. Evans skates through. He's got some room. He's up through. He's looking. No passing angle, so he'll carry it wide up the left side. From one end to the other. He stops, turns back. He's got Villela. He finds him. Villela shoots it just wide. That horn will mean the end of the period. There'll be 53 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey and a 40-second penalty kill for the Pens in a 2-1 game. A game that's seen some back and forth play. Seen the Rangers set up in the Pens end. Some nice saves from Hanner. Seen the Pens set up in the Ranger end. Some really nice saves from the Ranger netminder. The Pens have one more period to play. 15 minutes. This will be the fourth game of this set of games. The Pens looking to come out 2-2. They've got a 1-goal lead. Can they build on that lead? Let's see. Reel and Parrish, your duo up front. Off the right and Villela on the backside. "53 seconds of extra room 4-on-4. They got the speed of Reel. Rangers try to gain the zone. It's the stick of Reel that time in the way, and he winds it up. He's up past one. He's into the offensive zone. Coming up the right side. Plays it in between the legs. Unable to sneak through again, and back come the Rangers. They've got 2-on-2. A back-checking Paris, making it 2-on-3. They crisscross. Changing the attack angle. Paris' stick there. Reel almost tips it by. It'll be Villela chipping it up. Trying to find Reel. Reel out the center. He gets it in and dumps it. A nice shift change there by the Pens on the dump. Now it's Filiaggi after it. Forcing the Ranger wide. Reaching. Followed on by Ofterhide. Star in behind. Star to get it. Gets it up to Ofterhide. Ofterhide will project there. He turns out. Moving in behind. He comes to the left wing side. Worked back to his partner Star. Works it up for Shub. That puck pressure from the Rangers, though. Turn it over, and they've got possession in the Penguins' end on the power play now. 16 seconds left on the power play. The stick of Ritson's there. He clears it up and out of the zone. Reaching for it, Filiaggi. Get to it, and in come the Rangers. It'll be Ritson in behind. Sent in on net, covered by Hanner. I would say comfortably, but that got the old stomach queasy on that one. He got it, though. 13:27 to play. Power plays are over, and the Pens are at full strength. 5v5 hockey. 13:27 to play. Evans kind of stalemate on the draw, but Shub able to come in and win it for him. Sent back the other way by the Rangers to the feet of Merlot. Merlot to Star. Star chips it up, but not past. Evans tries to follow on, and he'll get the puck. Comes to him on the wing. Turning up the left side. Tries to go back, and right into trouble. Back come the Rangers. They chip it off the wall, and they create a 2-on-1. It's Merlot back, and Star following on, breaking up the play. Star through center. Into the offensive zone, carrying the puck. Backdoor for Carter. He battles. Evans digging. Puck is loose. Chipping at it. Loose. The Rangers clear, but not out. Chipped up and out of the zone. Penn's showing a little fatigue here, maybe. Snapped up to Evans. Evans will gain the zone. He tries to cut into the middle. Taken down. No call. Back come the Rangers. Off the skate of Alela right to a Ranger. Side of the net. Pressured from Carter. Filiaggi comes to center. 2-on-2. He goes around one. Great move. Shoots in front. Glove down. We Filiaggi, Real, and Paris. Laid up by the Rangers and out. Coming up the left wing side, the stick of Julius there, and Valello will follow on in the corner. Tied up there by the Rangers. Off a skate, pops out in front. Dangerous spot. Hanner tracks it and save. Made. 11:36. Filiaggi, Real, Harris. Up, Real skates into it. He chips it by, and he's in. He's up the right side. He's got Paris with him. He curls up. Throws it up high. Bounces high off the goalie, and back come the Rangers. Great rush by Real up the left wing. Sorry, right wing. Nice stick by Merlot. Gets it to Ofterhide. Ofterhide swiped it away from Filiaggi there. The Rangers turn it back the other way. Turned up to Paris, past his stick. The Rangers send it in offside. Center ice face off to come. Pens lead 2-1, 11:05 to play. Neutral ice draw. Center ice draw. Tied up nicely by the Rangers, and they skate onto it this time. Into the Pens end. Stick of Ofterhide. Evans battles for it, but the Rangers win it and tip it by. A 2-on-1 down low, sent towards the net, played into the corner by an active goalie Hanner. Played in behind by the Rangers. Evans battling for it. Down goes a Ranger, down goes Evans, following on to the Rangers. The Pens turn away from it. Looked like they went to cover the guy in front, just didn't cover him. Tied up on the back of the net, whistle blows. We'll have a D-zone draw now. Filiaggi. Shot on net, save made. Reel out with it. Gets over the line, played in offside. Valella tipping it over to Reel. Reel. Bodied from behind, but keeps control. He gets it through the wickets of the defender. Plays it, tries to go back door. It's off the goalie's skate. Kept out. Turning with it to the Rangers. They're good at exiting their end. They get control and they get it up. They've done a great job of getting it out of their end. It's Star off the wall. Plays it up and he'll carry it on off his skate. 3-on-2. Dropping for Reel. He gets it to the stick, but it hits the skate and it goes the other way. It'll be Julius and Reel. Reel cycles away with it. Got the puck. He plays it to Carter. Brody Carter loses it there. Played up to the boards. Reel was looking to change. He's back out now. Turnover by the Pens. The Pens are changing a bad line change here. Pens D making the play, though, but it's still the Rangers in their end. Centering pass. Harris comes away with it. Star there. Star's got it. He's bodied off, and the Rangers come away with it. Pens unable to clear here. Tipped by Evans. Defended off by Ritson. Slashing behind. The Rangers have it in behind. Tipped forward by Evans to Julius. Challenged up front. Off Evans' head and stopped. Oh, no, it wasn't stopped by Hanner. The rebound sits out front. They tuck it in. We have a tie game with 8:47 to play. Couple of mistakes by the Pens. Certainly a sign of 4 very tough games here in 2 days. The Pens snapping the puck around and they'll come up with Brody Carter. He's up the left wing side. Into the zone, centering. Filiaggi's unable to connect on it, and back come the Rangers. In with speed. Off the ride there. He's battling. Thrown in on net, gloved by Hanner. Rangers with the better play here in this third so far. They've managed to tie the game. 8:22 to play. Evans wins the draw, but the Rangers skate right into it. Played up by Evans to Paris. He'll chip it forward to Reel. It's a 3-on-1. Reel, 1-on-1 with 2 helpers. Plays it across for Paris. He gets the shot in and covered. What a pass. Reel to Paris. A backhander gobbled up by the Mid Fairfield netminder. Evans towards Paris, but it gets past him. Tied up on the play by the wing. And out come the Rangers. Stick of Valella in the way. Paris trying to skate through it. Now Evans. Now Reel. Reel into the zone. He centers. In the way were 2 Rangers. Back they come 2-on-3. Played around Star. But he's there to collect. Plays it up the wall to Reel. Reel cycling back strong. He gets it up and ices it. And we'll have a D-zone draw. It's Mid Fairfield winning another draw. Played on the half wall, played low to high by the Rangers. The Rangers throw it towards the net. It's off Ofterhide's glove and in. It goes off of Ofterhide's glove and bounces past the outstretched blocker of Hanner. And the Rangers lead 3-2. It'll be Evans, Paris, and Shub. One back to the Ranger D. Winning draws is helping him out. The Pens won a lot of the draws in the earlier game. Now the Rangers winning a bunch. Bouncing in front, fought off by Hanner. Shub to the puck. He overskates it a bit. Played back behind by the Rangers. It'll be Julius. Plenty of time here for the Pens. 7 minutes to go. Paris up the wing. Gets it out to center. Pressure coming from Evans. They're able to chip it by. And they'll attack 3-on-2. Round one. Winding, firing. Fought off by Hanner, and Evans will get to it. He's combated from behind. He's grabbed and hauled to the ice. No call. A hold of his arm there. Cycling behind is Julius with speed. He's up the right wing side. He sends it cross ice to Paris. Paris in deep for it. Battling in behind. He's pinned against the wall. Evans gets in. He turns out. Looks to go backhand. It pops out in front. Shuby unable to get there. Played up by Valley Forge, but not out. Kept in by Ofterhide. Ofterhide plays it in behind. Looking for Evans. Skipped by Evans, but carried out by Mid Fairfield. We'll get it to the left wing side. Skipped off his stick to Shub. Shub to Evans. 2-on-1. Evans and Paris. Evans in. Feeds it back door. Brady Paris. Oh, tried 5-hole and shut down. Evans to Paris. And a great save. Miliagi. Real. And Carter. Work back to Ofterhide. D to Valella. Ramped off of a stick. Comes to the stick of Carter. Now Real. Out of his reach. And up comes the Rangers. Off the stick of Ofterhide. Turning into the zone of the Rangers. Valella takes possession. Plays it wide. Brody Carter there. He's up ice. He snaps one off for Real. Plays it around one, but back checked nicely by the Rangers. Star plays it to the corner. And back in behind. Or will get to it again. Try the other side this time. Skips it up for Brody Carter. Gets it out to center. Rangers turn it back the other way. Under 5 minutes to play. Played in behind. It'll be Star. Star up for Brody Carter. He chips it to the middle looking for Real. Real with speed. Battling. Swiping at it. It's played further by the Rangers though. Out comes Brody Carter. Played back in and offside. 4:40 to play. Period number 3. Penguins trail 3-2 in this one. Had a 2-1 lead. We've seen that evaporate, but they've been working hard to get it back. E to D and into the zone come the Rangers. They'll play it deep, skated to by Merlot. Merlot looking for Ritson. Off his stick to Evans. Bounces off his stick to the Ranger defenseman. They play it back in. But back come the Pens. It'll be Brady Paris up the left side. Stick handles into the corner. Supported by Ritson. He's in the corner now. Played up and collected off the wall by the Ranger forward. And a fumbled puck there. In come Mid Fairfield. Turning with it. Julius. Paris. Turned back the other way. They shoot one in off the blocker, stick side of Hanner. Ritson able to clear it to center, but taken there by Mid Fairfield and sent back in. Mid Fairfield content to keep the Pens pinned in their end. Can't get hurt back there. Julius to the puck. Played up for Ritson. Played back in by Mid Fairfield. Merlot in behind. Evans trying to get to it. Off the stick of Paris. Paris will challenge the point. Evans gets to it, throws it off the wall to Paris, and they try to get something going here. Evans will get a change as it goes off Ritson's stick. The Pens need new players. Get two of them out. Ritson turning with it. End of a long shift, but opportunistic. Turning. Gets it to Ofterhide. Ofterhide in. Finding Filiaggi. Filiaggi turns. Elevates a backhander. Blocked in front. Battling for it is Shub. Stopping, starting. Shub and Reel, the wings coming on. Played up past Valella. But the back checking Filiaggi there. He gets it to Reel. On sides and in. Plays it between the legs. It's still loose. To the corner. Turning off the wall is Shub. Cotton played up to Valella. He stops it with his glove. Off their eye the same. Turning for Shub. He skates into it. Filiaggi sends it forward. Shuby. Unable to, he does gain the zone. Kicks it in deep. He follows on. Battling at every 1 inch at a time. The Rangers come back. Chipped out the center for Ofterhide. In come the Rangers. 2-on-1, 1-on-1, I guess. Tied up by Valella. Back in behind. He battles. Filiaggi to the puck. Under 2 to play. 150. Rangers trying to keep it in the Pens end and preserve a 3-2 lead. Out with it comes